what's going on? It's Andy and Jave and Dandy, whatever.
Something like that.
It's you know, we're all coronavirus crazy, and we're the quarantine group because we've all been quarantining our own, and virus free. We haven't really gone out and done a whole hell of a lot, so we're shooting some videos. And today, it's all about the glory of the spring roll.
Vietnamese spring rolls.
Vietnamese spring rolls.
Spring rolls. So, here's what's going on. Before this falls apart, Jay will chill out, dude. So we've soaked these spring rolls in a thing of warm water.
It's rice paper.
It's rice paper.
Here. I'll show you what this looks like. You can find this at any Asian store or
grocery stores have it too.
Grocery stores. Allison over here has made this dish before.
So what we're going to do is we're going to lay our wrapper out here on the board. We're going to take some
glass noodles.
These are glass noodles, and you can. The great thing about the whole spring roll thing is you can make this or build this however you want to make or build this, right? So we're going to do a little bit of Napa cabbage. We've got shrimp and chicken here, and you can see that we've cut the shrimp. I've cut the shrimp in half, so that the shrimp it'll fit easier in the roll when you make it. And I'm putting the outside down so that when you eat the roll, you can see the shrimp. So,
does that make sense? Yeah. So, and it's important to make sure that the rice paper is saturated enough to be pliable without ripping. This is just some warm water, a little hotter than lukewarm. But it doesn't need to be searing hot to soak the rice paper in to make it pliable. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle down here because you're going to mold all that after you get this sucker filled.
So we're going to lay out, and you see that we've cut. We've just done really thin mandolin with some cucumber, some red pepper. We've got some spring onion in here. We've got some just really thinly sliced ginger. We've got some teriyaki chicken for those that don't want to have seafood. We're going to throw a little bit in there. I really like lemon on mine, so we're going to put a little lemon in here like this, and then I'm going to attempt to roll this.
You want some herbs? You want some herbs?
Maybe some herbs. How about a little cilantro?
We've got cilantro, we have spearmint, and we have basil.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to just I'm rolling.
Take a look over here.
We're gonna roll up our spring rolls. So you just kind of grab it by the edge. You pull this in, and then you fold over.
Almost like you're wrapping a present for Christmas in guy fashion, which is usually not very good.
Or a burrito.
Or a burrito.
Which is very guy fashion.
Guy fashion.
Right? And so once you do that, that's all in there. And, professionals will make it really tight, but it'll stick together as it dries. And we're just going to lay that on the plate just like that.
And here's one thing about spring rolls. You can go into a restaurant and have spring rolls and tell if the spring rolls have been made fresh or if they were made early in the morning and sitting for a while. Because this rice paper will dry out quickly and it'll get super, super chewy and the consistency won't be incredible. But if they're fresh, the consistency is just going to be really stretchy, easy, very pliable, kind of melt in your mouth. They're delicious when they're fresh, but they age quickly. So,
well, and the fun part about all this is that you can see that we've laid all this out, and everybody gets to make their own. So you can put what you want in there. It's great for a gathering or a group, for people that want to be able to create their own spring roll. Again, you just drop these sheets into the water, let them soften up for a couple of minutes. Warm water is fine, and then make it.
These sheets have got a texture on one side, but not on the other. Do you know what the texture is there for?
I don't. It's pretty. I have no flipping clue, right? This is probably the third time I've made these things, so it's kind of almost new to me.
Yeah, we're not professionals. Allison, why don't you take the lead and make the next one here? Are your hands clean?
Yes, I washed.
Okay.
What are that textures for?
Good question. That's what we were asking. Do you know?
I thought the textures were for that was the side that was down.
Okay.
Sure.
So
why not?
Be wrong.
I probably did it wrong, but who cares? Look at it. It's beautiful. I want to eat it.
Beautiful. We want to eat it right now. And you can put a myriad of different sauces on here. My favorite is ketchup.
Ketchup?
Just kidding.
Oh my God.
Hoisin works great. A little rooster sauce. Sweet and sour, some people will like. You can put a little soy in there. Little peanut sauce is awesome. with spring rolls. And it only takes about a minute for these glass noodles to cook as well. But just load them up and have fun with it. This is a definitely a group activity. It'd be a lot of fun to make and very healthy for you. Very, very delicious. So many flavors going on there. Any tips or things to avoid, ways that you've screwed this up in the past?
No, I've not really. Like I said, I don't think I've made enough to really know.
I like chicken too.
I don't think I've made enough to really know, but I think that, again, you can do anything you want in these, and that's one of the great things about it.
Basil.
Yep.
So we're going to keep making these here, and
if you have tips or suggestions, by the way, on how you make your spring rolls or something we've screwed up, we're not professionals, as disclaimered in the first video for Two Dudes Reviews.
without a doubt.
We just do this crap for
quarantine
fun.
fun.
Feel free to say something in the comments here. I'm Jave. He's
I'm Andy.
Andy. We're Two Dudes Reviews.
Cheers.